Yo riders, Manuel here. Servus from the Pain Cave. Today we're heading into stage 5 of the Tour de HISP on Mayan Mash, 31 kilometers and over 750 meters of climbing. It's a must-start race with long climbs, difficult descent, and plenty of chances to blow up. Let's see how this one unfolds by starting with who we'll be racing against. So the start list is packed with world-class riders such as Joe Chudik, American who used to be part of the esports world championships. He can push up to 5.8 watts per kg on 20 minutes, so that's insane. I'm down in 25th position in the start list according to the Velo ranking, so there's not a lot for me to do. I can just try to see how long I can hold on to these A plus riders. I'm also excited to be back racing against Steven, aka the Bike Bonk Biff. So shout out to him and nice to be back racing with him. There's also some other YouTubers such as Adam, Road to A here in this race. And I mean, it's cool to see that there are 230 participants in that race. That's always making it a lot more exciting than racing in small pans. So we just got started here and we are in this flat lead-in section up to Mayan KOM. And as I told you, my goal will be just to hang on. Like I will not chase down any attacks or something. I will just try to benefit from the draft here and see if I can stay with the group until like Itza KOM. That will be a dream for me with the front group. And you see on top right the profile. We're not doing the full route. Like the finish will be on top of the grade, so the downhill and the final flat section will not be part of the race. So we are approaching Mayan KOM pretty soon, and you see we are at 235 watts average at this point. So not too hard at this point. I had good positioning so far. I was always pretty much at front and could manage my watts pretty well here. So we approach Mayan KOM and look at that, like I'm pushing 5 watts per kg and I'm being like pushed back. So that's a bit unlucky, 6 watts per kg. Other guys around me, they're just doing like 2.8, 4 watts per kg and I can't really make it to the front. So that was a bit unlucky. I'm kind of blocked here, trying to push already pretty hard here with more than 5 watts per kg for around like, I don't know, 10 20 seconds, but I could make it back to the front. And you see the first attacks are coming in. There's also a German guy, Joe, here at the front. He seems not legit, like he was pushing 6 watts per kg for the whole race. He had like a gap of 6 minutes to the second guy. So he's probably, not really serious to take here. So you see the first attacks were coming in and I was really far in front and I didn't see myself closing the gap here. I'm definitely not here top 10 rider. So I'll let others do the work and keep my pace here, which is pretty high here with 5.5 watts per kg. So yeah, I'm just trying to set my pace here. I also try to close the gap because I felt pretty good here at this point. I felt like I can do a lot here. I mean, I'm kind of towing Chudik here up to the front group, and I felt like okay, that's looking good. Because honestly, during warm up, I didn't feel great. Just the day before, I was doing the race, the set racing race, kick and sprint. And during warm up, I felt a bit fatigued. I didn't feel really fresh, so I wasn't even sure if I should record this race. But you will see later. I'm glad I did, and I mean it's already starting great here because I'm still here right at the very front of the group, approaching the top of the Mayan KOM. And I still feel pretty good. 180 ppm here at this point. That's pretty alright for me. You see here 316 watts new PB for me for the Mayan Mountainside KOM, 177 beats per minute, and which is also promising here if I compare my previous best times. That my heart rate is a bit lower than these other times. And so yeah, the progress is definitely there, and my training in summer was good. So we are now approaching Itza KOM, 3.7 kilometers at 2%. It's getting a bit more steep every kilometer, and you have that like steeper final like 1 to 1.5 kilometers, and I'm still having a good precision. Road to A is also still here, so props to him. That's really strong. Steven unfortunately had some problems with his new setup, the rocker plate, so he lost had some power drops and was not part of the group anymore at this point. But we are trying to do our race. I was really focused. I was just trying to do my race here, trying to stay with the front group. Again, I'm still feeling pretty fresh here, 178 beats per minute heart rate. I still have like on best days around 20 beats of gap until my max. and you see more attacks are coming at the front. So the pace is relentless, and yeah, we are losing guys left, right, and center here. The group is just around like I think 25 to 30 people left, and so I'm approaching kind of my goal already of like finishing in top 30. And I can see maybe there's something more possible. And I see the next gap is opening up here, and I'm feeling good. So I'm pushing 7 watts per kg to close down the gap, stay with the front guys, because I'm seeing here on the top center less than 800 meters until we reach the top. And told myself like I want to finish with the front guys here. I can make it. Maybe I will completely explode on the great upper portion, but I just want to make it with these guys over it's a KOM. And we're almost there, like just around 300 meters left, and we are there, and I know that I will be able to make it. You see the smile on my painful face, but I'm really, really happy to still be there. And at this point, I was just hoping that I can recover a bit. So 307 watts average for this climb, 96% average percent effort. And you see here, I could improve my time by 36 seconds while still having the same heart rate. Probably I was also benefiting from the big group from the draft, but still like very, very big improvement for me. So the great KOM upper portion, 2.1 kilometers at 8.7%. I knew this is game over for me. Like I will need to find my own rhythm and kind of see where I will end up. Yeah, I'm still going 6 watts per kg, motivated to do as much as I can here. But I can see the guys are kind of like putting down some really, really big watts here at the front, almost 7 watts per kg here from the front guys. So that's definitely not possible for me. I'm still going really, really hard, 340 watts here with 5 watts per kg, trying to stay with these front guys. We are still in 16th position, so that's amazing for me. And you see, I'm really, really excited, really happy, despite being like in huge pain. But I was really, really enjoying this. But that was one of these days where you kind of enjoy suffering. Like it felt really good to suffer. I felt like I want to suffer. I want to keep pushing. But you also see now I'm kind of breaking, and I can't really hold their wheel anymore. Like they're still pushing more than 5 watts per kg. I kind of had to reduce a bit, like below 5 watts per kg, so something around 4.7, 4.8 watts per kg. So I felt like it's game over, but I have a gap of like 6 seconds to the next group, which seems to be bigger. But then I could kind of catch back up on them. And I tried everything. Like I tried to cut the corner here with my Zwift Play controllers, and that worked. Like you can see, like I'm closing down on these guys. I can kind of close down the gap, and now I kind of get back to motivation. Like stand up here, 7 watts per kg for a short time, and I'm getting back to the group. And I see here on the top center, this is like really, really motivating. If you see, like there's some blue section coming soon, so I kind of know, okay, that's just like around 700, 600 meters to go, and I can possibly make it. Like let's see. Like I'm still here, part of this group, which is around 12 till like 18th position, I believe. So I mean, that will be the next surprise for me, that I can stay with these guys. You see here at top right here, there's Kiok from either Australia or New Zealand. Can really tell that from here. But he is like really, really strong guy, and I remember racing against him in the FRR Tour. Was it that one or CISO? No, it was FRR. And he was like way, way stronger than me, but I'm just like here 20 seconds behind him on the great upper portion. So that's amazing. So we are still pushing 5 watts per kg. You see, I have like determination here. I want to make it over at the top of the climb here. 6 minutes 48, 315 watts, 100% effort, 185 beats per minute heart rate average. So yeah, insane effort. I could beat my previous best by 10 seconds, which I already thought like this was my absolute best day on the bike ever in March during Swift games. So absolutely insane. And yeah, we are here in this group, and we're a group of, it's 5 or 6 guys. Let me check. I think it's 6 guys, and we're approaching this hilly section before the downhill. I want to keep these guys kind of motivated. I want to tow them a bit, keep the pace up so that we don't have attacks, because the gap to the next group is 15 seconds. Here is that first attacks coming in, 7 watts per kg here for a second from the Spanish guy, Muela. There's also Coxie, Irish guy. He's also doing a lot of work, always pushing hard here. We're a good group, I think, pretty strong. We should kind of work together so we stay together and we don't let the others behind chase us down. So I'm trying to get to the front here so I can go in the super tuck. That worked pretty well. But then they're kind of coming from my draft, overtaking me here, left, right, and center. I need to push really hard so I don't lose draft here at this moment. Yeah, whatever works. Again, at the front, some guys are throwing in and some attacks here. They definitely got some lags as well. So, but yeah, I mean, for me, it's still a dream. Like you see here on the left hand side, 20 minutes power, 300 watts, new PB already. And once I saw that, like I was like beyond everything. Like I was so excited. I felt like this is my day. And again, I was suffering here, 187 beats per minute. But I told myself, no, I don't let them go. Like I know it myself. Like if you let them go, you suffer probably even more afterwards if you need to do all the work alone. So I'm trying everything, 7 watts per kg, trying to stay with the guy. I don't want to let anyone go here at this moment. And I make it over the top with the front of the group. I'm still there fighting for like 12th position in this group. And I mean, there's at least that one guy at front that you can kind of remove. So absolutely amazed by that. You see the German guy, BX is attacking. He is the smart guy in this group because he's taking it from the front to downhill. And I'm in a bad position. I'm pushing still 4.8 watts per kg. But yeah, that's the difficulty. Like no chance for me. I cannot stay with them, and that's when my mood changed. You can see it. I mean, okay, at this point I was still smiling a bit, but it will change pretty soon because I was like so frustrated. Like I did such a great job up the climb, and then I lost everything in this downhill. I tried everything, also pushing here 10 watts per kg. I tried everything to get back to these guys, but I was just so frustrating, like to lose everything in that goddamn downhill. But yeah, let's see what we can still do. Like I'm trying to stay with these guys. There's another guy. At least that was my only thing that I kind of tried to um, stay motivated on. There's another guy behind me who is pushing even more watts than me. Like you see it, still pushing like 8 watts per kg. So I was like, okay, at least I'm not the worst in that group in downhilling. But yeah, next good thing, like I kind of catch back on this group. I try to take my momentum, try to take my speed over this climb here, which works pretty well. So I'm back with that group. There's just a German guy who is 13 seconds ahead, so he definitely took advantage from the super tuck, and he was the smartest definitely of us going into the downhill in first position. And now I try to do the same, like trying to go in the downhill here in first position, go in super tuck, and I can close down the gap to Christensen, the Danish guy. And we are back in this group of like 5 guys, and that's always changing so fast here. 5 guys and 1 guy is ahead. So yeah, you see, I was really frustrated about the downhill experience here. But yeah, let's get back to focus. Like we wasted definitely. You see it on the bottom here with the graph, like lots of red sprints in between the downhill. So that was not really the recovery that I was hoping for. But let's just try to see what is possible on that final climb. And I kind of expected to be gapped pretty soon, or like first attacks will be coming in pretty soon, and I will not be able to follow that because clearly these guys must be stronger than me because I shouldn't be in that position here. Like this is not my ability normally in previous races. But yeah, again, I felt good. And also here we're pushing 4.5 watts per kg. I'm at 182 beats per minute heart rate. So that's pretty fine. I don't want to do any work here because I know I will not be the strongest one here. I just try to follow, and it's not too steep here. Most of this climb is like at around 3 to 4%. Here we have some steeper section. I tried to accelerate a bit because I felt like okay, it's a bit too slow for me actually. So I tried to accelerate 5.5 watts per kg. The guys are following me, so at some point I decided like okay, no, I just waste energy towing towing these guys like up the climb. So I kind of yeah, slowed down the pace a bit and let Christensen do the work again. He was also really helping a lot here with doing the work. And then I saw here this blue area coming up, like flat section, and I saw we are closing down on the German guy. He is just 4 seconds ahead anymore, and maybe this was not the best tactical decision because I will attack at this moment, I believe. And I think I should have waited until we really catch him. So I was a bit too early. So now you see I am attacking here, 6 watts per kg, and closing down on the German pretty fast. But I'm not going hard enough, so he will be able to follow my wheel. And I was also hesitating a bit, like that was not really an attack. You see, I have a gap of around 10 meters, but still, it's not really good because that guy is definitely tired after his attack. Like his move was smart, but then he also had to work a lot alone, so that was also hard for him. And you see everyone is closing down on me, like they're just 2 meters behind. So Christensen is back in my draft, also Muela, the Spanish guy, Coxic, and yeah, the German. So we are back in this group. We have a gap of 22 seconds to the group behind. You see counter attack by Coxie, Irish guy. Christensen is following. I'm also following with 7 watts per kg. And at that moment, I thought like, okay, that's my chance. Like they're kind of waiting again, hesitating, and I will try to attack here. 7 watts per kg. Let's see if someone will follow me, because that's my chance. Like I need to try to break away. It's just 1.9 kilometers to go, and I have a gap of 13, 14, 15 meters. So it kind of works, and this is the chance now. I need to keep up the pace. 5.5 watts per kg. They're still trying to follow me, but if I can manage to hold that gap, they will at some point break because they will not be working together that well. So they're still pushing. I'm also pushing here, but it's already 5 seconds, 1.4 kilometers to go. So that looks pretty good, and my smile is back on my face. I'm excited, enjoying the suffering, and 191 beats per minute, 5 watts per kg. I know that I need to keep up the pace. I can't show any weakness. Once I kind of let these watts go down, they will get second breath and catch back on me. So I always try to match their watts and try to see that I can increase the gap. And we're at 12 seconds, 800 meters to go. You see, we are reaching the top of the climb pretty soon. So I know I can make it. 12 seconds. They're not really working together well. So that was really smart move of me. I was a bit lucky, of course, that no one chased me, but yeah, that was really fun. That was one of my best experience I ever had on Zwift. That was so fun when you break away. Like, oh, that was one of those days where I could just accelerate and could keep the pace. So it was really fun. 200 meters to go, and we can manage to hold the gap here. Still 12 seconds. I am really happy here at this point. 12th position, there will be 2 guys that are kind of disqualified. So according to Swift Power, 10th position, 278 watts average. So that's insane. 4.4 watts per kg average for me. So 20 minutes PB, and you will see it in a second with more detailed analysis. So here, Joe Chudik won, 4.9 watts per kg average. Insane. Congrats to him. I just finished behind David Serra. I was predicted to come 23rd according to the Velo ranking. So yeah, I'm beyond excited. You see here on my power numbers, 4.76 watts per kg, 20 minutes. So new PB. You see, I really went deep there. That V-ball section that shows kind of my energy level. So I went below what is kind of normal for me. So I really left everything out there. I had an incredible time. Like I suffered a lot, but still, like that was so enjoyable. You see here my power numbers. New PBs for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20, 25, 30, and 45 minutes. So looking at these power numbers, that's just insane. 10 minutes, almost 5 watts per kg. 20 minutes, 4.8. 30 minutes, 4.6. And 45 minutes, 4.5 watts per kg. So that's just incredible for me. I didn't see that coming, especially after the warm-up. But yeah, I really loved that. And that was such a great race from the start to the finish line. I enjoyed the suffering to the max. So that was one of the best and my favorite races ever. If you also enjoyed the Sufferfest, Smash that like button, leave a comment, and make sure to subscribe for more full gas action. See you in the next one. Cheers and ride on.